ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis-Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13, a great field position to start the drive. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Play action here on first down. Caught by the receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Look out, room to run here. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught quickly. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Movement here from the tight end. And the back gets the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So Florida State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. The coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Caught near the sticks. It's Van Dyke. Refuses to go down. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for their first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Let's see if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. unable to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. The short completion to the tight end. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line, it's Van Dyke. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Want to be smarter right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get in.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Burns. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And here's the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there's a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Incompletion makes it second and short. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the to score. Touchdown, Duke. Now the try here for the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
With the catch, it's Van Dyke. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The pass is caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship.
The Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Knowles with 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to hit them back deep. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. He hands it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock the...
Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away when it comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quarterback keeps the football. Running through the tackle. Has the first down and more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
In the red area, it's Carr. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Wideouts now clustered. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try the right side on the toss. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. 2nd and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And his first throw here is incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Carr. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to the...
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create here on the move. Hunt over the middle. It's Burton. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. What a special